Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. This is episode 234 of the Daily 180, and today I want to talk about something that I like to call the 5% rule. Now, I say that I call it the 5% rule. It's probably more accurate to say that lots of people refer to the 5% rule as something that we need to be aware of and probably use as we're trying to evaluate how much progress we're really making and where we want to make that progress. The idea basically comes from an idea in statistics, and that is that if you want to show that there is a statistical difference in something, all you need is a difference of about 5%. In other words, if any kind of a treatment or any kind of an intervention that you take changes behavior by as little as 5%, you can say that yes, there is a statistically significant change in the behavior, that perhaps there is a cause. Now, in many cases in statistics, we'll go with a correlation and it will suggest further study before we want to say that it's a firm, hard cause. But 5% behavior change is enough to show that we need to pursue something, that somehow we're noticing that the intervention that we've taken has some kind of a positive impact. So what does that mean for us in our lives? Well, if you're looking at your own life and you're trying to make some kind of a change, you remember last time we talked about pick one thing to change, only one. But if you're looking at that and you're trying to figure out how can you make some kind of an adjustment, look for a 5% improvement. If you're trying to say to yourself, I want to get more exercise, look for a way to get 5% more exercise in your life. 5% more exercise may translate in a weekly basis to maybe as little as 5 minutes of walking that you haven't done in the past, or maybe adding one exercise into an exercise routine that you already have. 5% can make a change in a significant way. Also, as we're looking at outcomes, maybe all we need to look at, instead of needing to look at 20 pounds, we look at 5%. For most of us, 5% is not all that much. In my case, 5% would be somewhere closer to about 2.5 pounds. It'd be closer to it'd be about 10 pounds. I'm a 200-pound guy, but I don't need to look at 20 or 30 pounds. I don't need to be going for 10 or 20% of my weight. I need to be going for 5. So a 5% change in weight, not a big deal, right? Also, we can use this 5% rule over time. 5% rule is not something that is meant to be changed as far as outcomes. It's not something that is meant to be realized right now, this very second. Rather, 5% is something that we can pursue over a reasonable period of time, like 30 to 90 days. I hope this has given you something to think about. While we can change our behavior with 5%, results sometimes take a little longer to observe, but that 5% rule can be a key as we set our goals and try and figure out whether or not we're making progress. If you like what we've been sharing here, please give us a thumbs up, give us a share. Hey, we'd love to have you subscribe and join us for the journey. In the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.